Yeah, so I've been signed up to Chip Drop for 9 years, and this is my first dump load. Hey, good morning. We're supposed to have our first frost maybe last week, but man, we had 80 degrees a couple days ago, but today, this morning, it's getting kind of chilly. So I've been I've been forgetting to check on our mushrooms. So we're gonna go do that today, but first we gotta feed everybody. Hey, Elvira. I'm coming. Starting to see the fall colors, which is nice. Favorite time of season is fall around here. Hey, Zeke boy. Hey, Zeke boy. I'm coming, pigs. I'm coming. Ah, yes. Nothing like saying good morning, then listening to some pigs eat. That has become my new normal. How are the sheep doing? How are you guys? My sheep gang. I wish they all wore leather jackets. I think that'd be kind of cool. Hey, Freckles. Any babies yet? I don't know, guys. She might be bred, she might not be. I don't know. It's funny how animals know when it's time to move. The pigs are the same way. I think the turkeys are the same way too. Everybody knows when it's time to move. All right, sheep, there you go. You can move now. So now we're getting to the property that up here the pasture's not as great. It's getting there because we've been running our chickens a lot up here. But the grass is more shorter. I think we're probably the only people in the area that don't have dogs. Everybody's around. I hear barking everywhere. But maybe that's, you know, they'll keep the coyotes away maybe. I've been keeping the dogs away with this fence I have. Jurassic Park over here. We gotta turn this fence back on. I'm starting to give the sheep the perimeter fence here. I shouldn't be able to get up past that. I mean, I've purposely did the fence the high tensile the way I did because eventually I knew I was gonna get sheep. Yeah, we're good and hot here. Now these sheep are been staying pretty good. We've only had just that one little sheep get out 2 times, but the good thing about sheep is that they like to stay together. So it's not like a sheep's gonna go wander off. It's just me, sheep. It's just me. Don't get startled. Yes, thank you for staying alive, sheep. I appreciate you. All right, turkeys. Come on, you jive turkeys. And also our turkeys. We got 10 more turkeys left. So we've been processing turkeys this week also. This is what's left so far. We're gonna end up processing these guys the end of this week probably. So we just processed 10. So we're halfway done with these turkeys. These guys are 2 weeks younger than the other ones, so that's why they're a little bit smaller. So we're waiting a little bit longer. To tell you the truth, it took for me having to have somewhat of a social media following to get these wood chips. I did a video on wood chip hoarding. People were hoarding wood chips, and somehow you guys who follow me, I think it was especially on Instagram, would tag Chip Drop. And so then from that post, Chip Drop contacted me and said, hey, we want to help you out. Let's see if we could do that. And this was like 2 weeks ago. But yeah, I've been signed up for 9 years. My first chip has finally been dropped. Mushroom picking time. Well, let's hope. I'm taking a basket with me because I've got high hopes. The last time I checked in on our mushrooms was the last time you guys checked in on our mushrooms. We did it together in a video. When was that? Maybe 2 months ago or so. We have had some drought. Hasn't rained too much. We did get some rain maybe a couple days ago. So I just kind of really forgot about the mushrooms. So let's go check them out. Yeah, here we go. I see some. Look at that. Look at these guys. It looks like these ones fell. These ones just rotted out. Damn, man. Oh, man. So, probably because I didn't come out here. Yeah, these ones just died off. They're all turned black on me. So these ones were probably ready a while ago. This right here, that is not shiitake. I think those are just mushrooms that are just growing off of this. Because that's not coming from the plugs that we did. See, there's a plug there. See, these two came from a single plug, mushroom plug. There's some more right here that turned black on me. Man, totally forgot, guys, sorry. See, this one's starting to turn black. Yeah, it's all rotted. These are quite a few here that dried up on me. This could have been a huge harvest. Man, my bad. I just have to remember, man, remembering the old noggin. But look at that. This is pretty good. These guys still look good. They're not all dried up. Better be safe not to eat those. They're probably all moldy. The good thing about mushroom logs is that these guys are going to keep producing for us year after year. If I can remember, I need to come back out here. It depends if it rains. If we get some rain coming up soon, we still may get another round of mushrooms before the end of the year. So we'll see. We'll try to monitor it. And my plan is to grow some more mushroom logs this winter, because that's the time to do it. So these are shiitake mushrooms. And I think these are one of the most easier mushrooms to grow. So if you can, guys, remind me to check the mushrooms. Hey, look at that. We got mushrooms.
Wow. Oh, that's cool.
We had so much more, but we waited too long.
These look good. Wow. These look really good.
Yeah, we're gonna bring out my gas-powered goat. Now that we're moving our sheep more often, I think what I'm gonna do here is use my goat to knock down some of these things that the sheep won't touch, like this persimmon. I don't really want a persimmon forest here. These are wild persimmons. Some of them produce, some of them don't. I would say most of them don't. I do have some random spots around here, and we feed those to the pigs when they do produce, and then they're like really tiny. Sheep did not touch this at all. And this keeps growing, man. Like, I always knock this down. I knocked this down last winter, and it grew that much in a year. And sheep are grazers. They're not much like pigs. They're not gonna get in here and get the good stuff. They definitely picked off these. I think this is Lespedeza. Also, I don't want to bring in the mower because it cuts it way too short. With my gas-powered goat, it's a little bit, leaves the land a little bit higher, the grass. So we're gonna knock it down, and hopefully we can promote some fresh new grass for when we come back around for the sheep. Hey, look at that. I ran a pumpkin over. Oh, it's a squash. This must have been the pigs. The pigs planted this for us. All right, pigs. I harvested your food for you. Over here, pigs. There you go. High maintenance. So high maintenance pigs. I guess you could say that's my gas powered cow also. Because look what they did here. Look at that thing did. So now I think the sheep can probably eat this short, a little bit shorter grass better. Although they've been chowing down on some weeds. Yeah, so I mean we still have maybe 2 or 3 months before the sheep come back here. So we're gonna have some time for, hopefully, I mean everything's gonna start growing slower, but at least we maybe have some new growth going. And that thing got the bigger little sticks. Yeah, gas powered goat machine. You always want something bigger and bigger and bigger, right? But this thing does the trick. You know, I'm not doing all the 7 acres, but not unless I'm really bored. But there you go. We're gonna keep doing that as we move the sheep around this winter. All right, we made it, guys. End of the day, and it actually looks like it might rain. I don't know, but what's for dinner, Rain? Hey,
We're gonna have taco bowls. And so I've made some rice, and how I like to make our rice is we use jasmine rice. No, it's not jasmine rice, it's basmati rice. And I will find some leftover broth from cooking a meat earlier in the week. And then I'll just use that broth to cook the rice in, and it's like the best rice ever. And I make it in the Instant Pot. And then I have some ground beef and ground pork that I've mixed together with some seasonings and sauce, and then some bell peppers from our garden that exploded in bell peppers this year. And we just froze them. And so now I thawed them with some and cooked them up with some onions, and I've got cheese and a little bit of lettuce. We're growing some lettuce, but it's not very much, so. This is our rice, and you can tell it has bits of beef in it from when I did a some beef in the slow cooker earlier this week, and I just saved the drippings, and I like to make rice with it.
yeah, my favorite taco bowls. The Rain always makes something unforgettable. A candy bowl of hot peppers. Hot peppers still going, man. Still a buttload.
Everyone gets a little bit of lettuce, and then everybody gets cheese and hot sauce if you want. And then that's it. Dinner's ready.
Amazing. All right, guys. We appreciate you. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for being here. Thank you guys for subscribing. And we'll see you guys on the next video. No turkeys. I can't talk right now. So we're about to eat a dinner, and it's starting to rain. I noticed that this mineral cart up here was not in the same spot where I left it. What happened here, guys? Try to make a run for it. You trying to bust out? You know, when you're constantly doing stuff to your own land, you notice things that are out of place. Like I can look out my window and see if something is not supposed to be there. Yeah, I don't know if that was a wind that pushed that or if it was them. But it's not that windy. It was the pigs. It was the pigs, I knew it. Good job, sheep. You're doing good.